Any one of you have experience using retinol or not? Yeah, can I have a raise of hand? Maybe you have tried using retinol serum from other brands or the retinol moisturizer. Angie said never. Lina said no. Good, we have a lot of newbies here. Megan said retinol is just the same as retin A. I believe it's a different name or calling. Okay. Arisa said, oh, the sun tried before. Kills and Innisfree. Very good. Okay. Um, all right. Okay, thank you for all your responses. Okay, so allow me to share with you here why retinol. Okay, maybe you have not tried, but the ingredient retinol is actually very popular, especially for individuals looking for anti-aging solutions. Why is it so? Later you will know, yeah? Okay. So it is not a secret, yeah. Everybody will age. Okay. So when we age, not only our body doesn't feel the same, our appearance also do not look the same. Okay. So what you see here on the screen, on the far right, okay, this is the skin appearance when we are in our 20s. Okay, the skin is firm, no lines and wrinkles. Pigmentation is not obvious, right? And there's no sagging issue. But as the year goes by, so our skin, our appearance will change. So it always start with lines and wrinkles, dehydration, and then especially for ladies, you probably due to hormonal changes and lack of understanding and education as we were younger, we will start to see the appearance of pigmentation. And then as we get more advanced in age, probably in our 40s or 50s and beyond, our skin starts to sag, right? And you will see additional flash here. Okay. I already can feel it myself. Like sometimes I can even see it. So aging is not in Canton in 华语 you say aging 不是罪 啦 okay 老化不是罪 okay but we know we will age, okay, of course we will do something to make ourselves look and feel better, yes or no? Yeah. Okay, so our skin is actually affected by factors such as environment like pollutants and UV rays, lifestyle factors such as poor diet, stress, lack of sleep or poor sleep, genetic and biological factors like hormonal changes, inherited genes, and so forth. Okay, so some of the factors we cannot control. Well, some of the factors like the environment and how we take care of our skin, it can be controlled, right? Okay. So beside you know, having enough sleep, and then taking healthy foods and supplements, okay, we also take care of our skin from the outside in, right? And I'm not sure if you are such is like whenever there is a new product or new ingredient, oh, you'll be very curious to know, oh, what is it? What does it do to the skin? How to use it? Okay, are you among the first few to get your hands on new products or new ingredients or not? Okay, but I do have some know some people lah. They are like that one. Whenever there is new product or new ingredient, they will be first to rush and have a look. Okay, whether the product, or the ingredient works on his or her skin. Okay, for myself, I will wait for other people try first. Okay, then only I will delve in. Oh, okay. I seldom be the pioneer in new skincare one. But FYI, retinol is not new in the market. It has existed for many, many years. Okay, right. So those who have used retinol before or who have friends or family who have used retinol before, right? Retinol in the past, when maybe the molecule is not very stable. So people, when individual use it, right, very high chances they might experience skin irritation, such as increased sun sensitivity to the sun. Okay, means the skin become thinner. Okay, and then the individual may experience skin peeling, inflammation. The skin look very red, okay, like burning like that, irritation, and also dryness. Okay, but then even though people know that using retinol, okay, might come with such side effects, people still use it. Why? Because if they can tahan, if they can withstand all this skin irritation, okay, then afterwards the skin it will look very good. Because retinol, right, is like a skin renewal ingredient, very strong skin renewal ingredient. So initially when you use it, you might have experienced all these nasties, okay, all these side effects that you see on the screen. But afterwards, right, because the individual experience skin peeling the entire face, wherever there is retinol applied, so after the skin shed, right, they will come up, the skin will renew. So when the new skin comes out, it's like smooth, like baby skin. And also the lines and wrinkles are visibly reduce, and also the pigmentation. So that's why people, you know, if they know all this, but they still go for it. Okay, and in the past, when you want to use retinol, retinol in the past was not available over the counter, or brands like Nu Skin or Kiehl's. Okay, if you want to use retinol, you have to visit a dermatologist, and the dermatologist will prescribe certain percentages of retinol. And this dermatologist, you always have to go back to the clinic to get your skin monitored. Okay, why I know all this? Because I have an aunt uh, who got introduced by another aunt to use retinol, and then wow, the skin peeling, and then the face look very red and angry. It's like a bit very 痛苦 one 呐。OK，要美，但是你就要忍咯。Alright，OK。Now, with the advancement of technology and research and also science, you can experience the benefit of retinol, but minus the very terrible or very nasty side effects that retinol comes with, right? So that's why we have the H.True Face Peptide Retinol complex. Yeah. Okay, so what you see on the screen, right, is actually the selling point of the H.True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. If you go to your customer, or you want to introduce your customer, or maybe share with your downline about the retinol, okay, what are the benefits? Okay, it is this here that you see on the screen. Okay, number one, visibly reduce the sign of aging, help to reduce the pore appearance. It works on pigmentation, it helps to improve the skin tone and the texture, yeah, and help to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So these are the actions of the PRC, the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. Okay, and other benefit that comes with this product is it helps to soothe and hydrate the skin. Okay, because we have the ingredient in the product to help to minimize the irritation, and of course, it's formulated with our proprietary the H-Log blend extract. Okay, so the product, right? It comes with a few benefits. So firstly, a product is very powerful. Okay, inside the product, not only it contains retinol, it also contains peptide. Well, peptide is actually derived from amino acids, and amino acids are short chains of protein. Okay, everybody know what protein is, right? So we need protein to build muscle. Our skin also need protein for the feel, for the um for the feel in your skin. Yeah. So the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex, we incorporate peptide, and this peptide is identified via AI, artificial intelligence. So I will delve deeper into that. Next, the retinol, right? We promise that what differentiates our retinol from other brand retinol is that very, very minimal potential side effects, which means to say if your skin is easily sensitive, you can also use the retinol okay, but with some tips lah, added tips, okay, how to incorporate retinol into your skincare routine. Okay, but there are individuals whereby their skin is super, super sensitive. For example, in the past, use Celtrix also cannot one. Then maybe this type of individual, best not to use retinol lah. Okay, but what I want to say is that if the retinol you use, right, very low chance it will give you redness, irritation. Okay, paling, your skin will experience some prickling sensation when you use it. All right. Okay. Next, fast acting. Okay. Well, our product is gentle, but it works. Okay, and is clinically proven. And our retinol, it works with your skin's natural renewal process to help to visibly reduce the sign of aging. All right. Okay. So now I'll dive into the key ingredients. Okay. Luckily, there is not a lot of key main ingredients in the retinol. Okay. There are only a few key ones. Actually, total about five main ingredients. Right. So the first one that I like to share with everyone is the peptide, the AI identified peptide. Okay, so this is the first AI identified peptide that is as close as nature identified peptide. Okay, so we added peptide into the product is actually to help to peptide by itself. It can help to reduce the lines and wrinkles. Okay, and the peptide secondary, it helps to boost the efficacy of the retinol. Hold on. Right. And alone by itself, right, this ingredient is actually very effective and is clinically tested on its own to have a positive effect on reducing the appearance of aging skin. Okay, so next we have the retinol. So in this product, we not only have one, but we have two retinol. So first we have pure retinol. All right, so this ingredient is recognized as the gold standard uh, for anti-aging benefits. Okay, and next we have another type of retinol, short form known as HPR. So this HPR is like a new compound or new molecule of the retinol. Okay, so it is added inside the product to give you additional retinol benefits, but with very, very minimal skin irritation. Okay, so what that differentiates us from other brand is we use not one, but two retinol plus a peptide. Okay, and not forgetting our proprietary age lock blend. This is our secret ingredient in all new skin age lock products. And we added the jojoba and the 4-TB extract. So the jojoba and the 4-TB, the function of these ingredients is to calm and hydrate the skin. Okay, in case you're wondering what is 4-TB, it is this ingredient here, 4-butyl cyclohexanol. So if you look at the packaging of the retinol, it is stated there one as this 4-T butyl glyhexanol. Right. So this one is for soothing and hydrate the skin. So total 5 ingredients, main ingredients. Right. Okay. Now I'll talk about the ingredient science. Okay. So let me just quickly comb through the chat. Okay. See any questions? Okay. Everyone good so far? Question from Anne. How does AI technology help to identify nature identical peptide? What is nature identical? Good question, Anne. Okay, so I will cover it in this segment, the ingredient science segment. Okay, so I move on, yeah. Okay, so a brief history on the retinol, yeah. So retinol actually derived from vitamin A. Okay, and the effectiveness of the vitamin A on the skin was actually discovered in World War One. Okay, and it has been used in dermatology, the field of dermatology, since the 1960s, right? And then in 1968, there is a project, okay, to synthesize a vitamin A compound. Okay, and in the 1980s, retinoids have been used to treat photoaging. Photoaging is actually skin aging that is caused by overexposure or unprotected exposure to UV rays. Okay, so as you know lah, when the UV rays hit your skin without any protection, not only the rays will cause a skin discoloration in the form of pigment and all that, it will also damage your skin's protein like your collagen and your elastin, thereby accelerating the formation of lines and wrinkles and also sagginess of the skin, right? So retinol has been used to treat photoaging since the year 1980s. Okay, and from there, um, in the dermatology or in the skincare industry, companies have been tried to uh, improve or maybe look for a good formulation of retinol formulation for their anti-aging product. Okay. Okay. So now I would like to share with you the different molecules, okay, of the retinol. Okay, so all this, right, is just for your addition knowledge. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to share with your customer. If your customer have some a interest or the background in the skincare or ingredients, he or she may appreciate it. Okay, but if not, maybe this piece of information is good for your general knowledge lah. Okay, so in general for retinol is actually under the umbrella of retinoid. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so allow me to continue. Yeah, so retinol is actually under this retinoid. Okay, so under retinoid, the family of retinoid, there are a few compound. Okay, so I'll start with the retinoic acid. Okay, so the retinoic acid is the most active form of the vitamin A. Okay, but this retinoic acid, right, it cannot be readily applied onto the skin. Otherwise, it will cause very, very bad skin irritation, such as burning, redness, and all that. Okay, so we cannot use this on the skin because it's gonna be very irritating. Okay, so yeah. So the next level of the retinol is this retinaldehyde. Okay, sometimes known as retinol. Okay, so this is one step to retinoic acid. Okay, so this retinaldehyde or retinol, the compound is not, you cannot find in over-the-counter products. Mm, yeah, this one mostly, right, only at doctors or dermatologist clinic. Okay, by percentage one. Okay, so this one is quite strong lah. Okay, it needs doctor prescription. Okay, and then the next form of retinoid is this retinol. Okay, it's the most common form of retinoid. So in order for your skin to this compound or this ingredient to take effect, it takes two-step conversion from here to here to here on your skin. Okay, so this retinol is readily available at the OTC over-the-counter products. Okay, and we have this ingredient in our latest PRC. Okay, next, the weakest form of retinol is the retinol ester, right? So this is very, very weak, but it's still effective one. And then one of the example of this retinol ester is retinol palmitate. So those of you who always read New Skin skincare label one, you will know lah which product contains retinol palmitate. Okay, so this one, it takes three-step conversion to this retinoic acid. Okay, so this is the weakest form, not as strong, but it's still effective. Okay, so in our PRC, we have this retinol here. Okay, so for your information, next. Okay, so in new skin, right, you might be wondering if retinol is so good and it has been used in the skincare industry for so long. Why only now Nu Skin come out with a retinol product? Actually, Nu Skin has been dabbling with retinol palmitate in our products, in our past products. Okay, so some of the products include the Clear Action Night Treatment, our previous Clear Action Night Treatment, this product for the acne. It contains retinol stabilized in cyclodextrin to help with blemish-prone skin. Okay, so you might wonder, isn't retinol for anti-aging? It works for acne skin as well. Yes. So when an individual with acne, the skin is healing, right? So sometimes you may see some individuals, the skin heal already, but there are a lot of red marks. Some marks are even like dented marks, okay? Because when an individual have like very serious acne, when the acne heal, it may leave some pigmentation in the form of acne marks. And if the skin renewal and repair process is not so good, is sluggish, right? Teenagers lah, usually. Okay, so the skin may leave some dented marks. Okay, so in certain products for blemish skin, it contains retinol or maybe this retinol palmitate or a weaker form of retinol included in is to help to boost the collagen in the skin and also help with the skin renewal process. So when the individual skin heals, it can further help even up the skin tone, further help in the repair and the skin natural renewal process. Okay, so this is the past history of retinol palmitate. Okay, and this ingredient is present in TFEU actually, the retinol palmitate. Yeah, in very, very low amount. The TFU has many, many ingredients, and one of it is this, but in very, very stabilized and low amount. Okay, so now let's dive into the ingredients one by one. So first, retinol. Okay, so as mentioned, this ingredient has been recognized in the skincare industry as a gold standard for anti-aging. So given by its ability to smooth the skin roughness, to reduce the wrinkles and also help to even the skin tone. So wrinkles, skin roughness, uneven skin tone. So these are the common effects or common skin aging appearance. Okay, so retinol can help with that. Okay, right. Okay, so now I delve into the second retinol ingredient, so which is HPR, which I mentioned earlier. So this HPR stands for hydroxypinocolone retinoid. Very long name. Okay, so HPR lah for short. Okay, so this HPR is considered as a new compound. Other brands also have this HPR, but not many. Okay, but Nu Skin choose to add this ingredient into the retinol to give it double the retinol effect. Okay, so this HPR, right, is not a retinol ester. It's not similar as retinol, but it is more similar to the number one, the highest form, the strongest form of retinoid, which is the retinoid acid. Retinoid acid is an ester of the retinoid acid. Okay, but without the retinoid acid side effect. Okay, so um it gives you the benefit of retinoid acid, but minus the side effect. Okay. And this ingredient has been tested to be gentle but still effective on the skin and still will not cause phototoxicity. So we tested it with a product, a sunblock with SPF 15. Okay, but doesn't mean you can apply in the morning. Okay, just for your additional info. Retinol is to be applied in the evening time only. Okay, right. Okay, oops. Okay. So, right, the HPR, if you ask me, Megan, you say red HPR is the ester of retinoic acid, okay, but without the skin irritation. So where does it, this four quadrant here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of strength, where does it fall in terms of strength? Okay, if you were to ask us, it falls between here, the retinoic acid and retinol, somewhere here lah. Yeah, okay. Mm. All right. So that's all on the retinol. Okay, so now I move on to the AI identified peptide. Okay, so peptide are short chains of amino acids, two or more. It can go up to 20. Okay, so and ask, how does AI technology help to identify nature identical peptide? What is nature identical? Okay, so in the nature, or maybe due from animal source, or maybe from plant source. Okay, so at nature there are 100 over type of amino acids. Okay, so how do we know which amino acid or peptide is the best in terms of helping to reduce lines and wrinkles? Or in another words, which peptide is the best to add into our retinol product? Okay, so if we were to um, test the peptide, the nature uh, available peptide one by one, it can take months or even up to years. Okay, so if so, it takes a very long time for us to formulate the product and to get the product into our consumer hands. Okay, so Nu Skin uses AI. So AI is from computer, right? So they have like the data. Okay, they use AI use mathematics to our algorithm to quickly identify to count lah. Okay, which peptide? Okay, it is the best to form adding into our PRC formula, but it is still give you the best result. Okay, so in short, we use the AI, all right, to help us identify which is the peptide, and then we synthetically formulate it, and then add into the retinol. Okay, so thereby reducing the formulation time, shortening it from years to months. Okay, right. So I hope that addresses your inquiry, and okay, and the peptide that we use in our PRC is the oligopeptide 1. Okay, so oligopeptide 1, okay, by itself, it is by itself without adding into the retinol yet, huh? It has its own benefits for helping in reducing fine lines, wrinkles, texture, and pigmentation. Okay, but then we add into the PRC is to even to boost up the effect of the retinol. Okay, and the oligopeptide itself, we have done a clinical study, okay, using 109 subjects, aged 45 to 71 years, okay, using a formula containing oligopeptide twice a day for 8 weeks. So it is proven that at week 2, the skin smoothness and complexion improve, okay, improve 5.5% at week 2 versus baseline. Okay, and there is a reduction in pore appearance by 7% at week 2 over versus baseline. Okay, so this incremental improvement is actually not bad, yeah. Okay, so on its own, it's already very powerful. Okay, and some of you might think, oh, use AI to identify the peptide. Are you sure it works on the skin? The answer is yes, because we have tested this peptide on a group of subjects, human subjects, huh? Okay, not animal subjects. Okay, human subjects, and we see improvement in the skin with using the oligopeptide. Okay. So as mentioned earlier, peptide on its own is already effective. So when we add into the retinol, it helps to boost the retinol ability, okay, in improving the skin appearance by 400%, and yet still give you a gentle effect. Okay, amazing, right? So these are the points that you can share with your customer about the peptide, about the retinol. Yeah. So then we have the ingredient, the 4-TB, okay, is from 70% natural origins. Yeah. So when I shared this during a physical training 2 weeks ago, one of the leader asked, oh, 70% of natural origins. What about another 30%? Well, another 30% is synthetic. Okay. So, but whenever you heard the word synthetic, you don't be alarmed because in healthcare, in skincare, we need a combination of natural ingredients or natural products. But then we also need uh, ingredients or products, okay, that are synthetically formulated. Why? Because due to many reasons. 100% natural doesn't mean it is must be good, because if the product is natural, okay, chances are it's gonna go bad very fast. If it doesn't sit that, if it's go bad very fast, or it doesn't you have to use it very quickly. So it's actually very inconvenient, right? So yeah. So if you use a synthetic ingredient, I'm not an advocate for synthetic ingredient. I believe balance is the key. But synthetic ingredient, right, or maybe some with some form of preservative, it can make the product withstand bacteria, and it can make the product uh, a longer time for it to be perishable. So you can use the product or enjoy the product longer. Take, for example, um, when you have fever, you take what? Pills, paracetamol. Okay, do you think paracetamol is 100% natural? No, right? Maybe it could be 100% synthetic. But you take already, is it effective? Yes. Do you have side effects? Well, if taken as per indicated or taken in moderation, there's minimal side effects. Okay. So what I want to say is, natural is good. Yeah, but we need to have a balance of synthetic ingredients. Okay. To fit into our lifestyle and our needs, and also for the sake of the effectiveness of the product. Okay, right. So back to here. This ingredient, right, the 4-TB and the jojoba extract, in short, is for hydration. It helps to calm the skin and increase your skin tolerability to the retinol. Okay, right, straightforward. And last but not least, we have the age-lock ingredients, Nu Skin proprietary ingredient brand to help to reduce the appearance of the lines and the wrinkles, and also other sign of aging on the skin. Okay, so now I come to usage instruction. So I remember the first questions asked, how do you incorporate into your skincare routine? Okay, so the Asia True Face retinol complex is to be used at night time only after you cleanse your skin, you toner, you do your eye care, and then you use the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. Apply on the entire face. Okay, you can apply on the neck as well. And believe me, one pump, or if you want to do the neck as well, 1.5 pump is sufficient. Ah, okay, so after the retinol, then your other serums and your moisturizer. Okay, so the retinol comes in a 30 ml volume. Okay, if you just use 1 to 1.5 pump every night, it can last you easily 30 days or and above, or above. Yeah. Okay, so quite good lah. Actually, if you divide it 308, it will be the selling price if not mistaken after we launch. If you divide it by 30, is how much? Mm, Okay, right. So this is the routine. Okay, so use only at night, and in the morning don't use retinol. Okay, popular question. Why retinol cannot be used in the morning? There are several reasons. First, retinol by itself, it works with your skin renewal process. So when does your skin renewal process take place? At night time when you sleep. Okay, so the best time to use the retinol is at night. Okay, if you use the retinol in the morning, what happens is it may increase your skin sensitivity to UV rays. And when your skin becomes sensitive to UV rays, it can become easily sensitive, and not to mention may get pigmentation. Okay, so even you use the retinol at night, in the morning time, you must apply a sunblock at least SPF 20 and above. Okay, my advice is straight away go for 50 lah, or straight away go for 35. Okay, SPF 35 and above in the morning, okay, to protect your skin from the UV rays. Okay, so tips, uh, so let's say you have or maybe you have a customer with very easily sensitive skin. Okay, or maybe this customer uh has very aging skin, very dry, and maybe a bit fragile skin. You are not sure if your customer is able to tolerate the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex well. So a tip for you is, so normally, normal skin, we cleanse, we tone, we do eye care, we do the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. Then if you have your Celltrax serum or your Age-Lock Future serum, you put it here. Then if you have your TFEU, then you do your TFEU, then your moisturizer. Okay, so this is for normal skin. So if you have very dry skin, or if you are not sure whether this customer can tolerate the retinol or not, okay, you can actually advise her to do a hydration serum in before the retinol complex first. Give the skin a layer of hydration first. Then only you do the PRC. Then it will further minimize the possibility of skin irritation. Okay, so even though I say this product is very gentle, very effective, but there are a few individuals, okay, with very easily sensitive skin, that may have like a burning sensation, okay, with the retinol. Yeah, so my advice is put a hydration serum in front first, then only the retinol, okay, then only the TFEU. Janice asked, okay, if for those who don't wash face in the morning and go out, can ask them apply sunblock can or not? This is sometimes what I'll do in the weekend lah. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Don't wash face in the morning. Better wash face and then put on your moisturizer and then your sunblock. Okay, but then if you're in a rush, you don't have time to even wash your face with soap or with the Lumi Spa, what you do, I will just put the sunblock. I must get my face protected. Okay, then only come back and wash my face. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Janice. Okay, Angie asks, which product is hydrating serum? Angie, Celltrax lor, Future Serum lor. They are hydrating serum. Okay. What hydration serum you recommend before retinol? Anthony. Okay, here. Okay, hydration serum, Nutricential Celltrax, Age-Lock Future Serum. So these are hydration serum. Okay. Arisa, line corrector apply before or after retinol? Good question. Line corrector, if you apply by hand, okay, I would say line corrector is here. Okay, apply by hand. If you do line corrector with galvanic spa, you do here first. Okay, remember in Nu Skin, we always get the device to go first, because the device is stimulate the skin gao gao. Can I say that? Okay, internal training, I can allow me to say that. Okay, especially microcurrent device, galvanic spa boost, you always go here first. Okay, Lumi spa 不用讲咯, you cleanse ma, right? Then you galvanic spa or you do the boost here, then only your retinol. Okay, right. When you share my last to wash face, use micellar water. Okay, can. Sumin asks, can use brightening serum or vitamin C after retinol? Oh, this is a very good question. 早 C 晚 A. Okay, so Vitamin C is actually a very good ingredient for skin brightening. But then retinol uh, is good for a renewal, but we don't suggest retinol and vitamin C going together because these two ingredients, it depends on the strength of the retinol and vitamin C also. It may have a possibility of triggering skin irritation if used together. So morning vitamin C, nighttime retinol lah. Okay, so I hope that addressed your inquiry. Okay. Is PRC, the retinol, suitable for young customer? I have customer said retinol products suitable for age like 45 years and above. Very good question, Janice. Um, well, for the retinol, right? This product here, retinol, we recommend for individuals aged in their late 20s. Depending on the rate how aged their skin is some people maybe in the early 20s busy working earning money, okay, seldom take care of the skin, neglect taking care of the skin. So in their 30s when they got time to take care of the skin doesn't look very good already, okay, then late 20s you can start using the retinol, okay, 30s can, no problem, okay. So if you're in your early 20s or maybe in your mid 20s, do you need to use the retinol? I would say personal opinion not really. Yeah, because the retinol this retinol, even our subjects, our participants for clinical studies, we purposely choose age 30 and above because when you are at age 30 and above, the sign of aging already showing on your skin. So if you are in your 20s, your skin renewal is good, your skin rebounds or the repair process is good, the retinol doesn't have a very strong effect. It still works, but uh, you probably think, oh, it's my skin natural repair process. Okay. Actually, if you have customer in your early 20s or mid 20s, but maybe due to poor lifestyle like sleep late or maybe partying or maybe smoking, okay, want to address or prevent the early sign of aging, there is another product that is comparable to the retinol, but it's more to the younger age group. Drum roll, who knows? We get a personal um present from Megan. Okay, going once, going twice, going three times. Okay, the product is actually the Nutricentials Pump, the Bakucho. Okay, so the Bakucho Pump, right? The if is this one is really from derived from plant, Bakucho. It has a similar effect than retinol. So that's why if your customer in your early or mid 20s looking for early anti-aging step, maybe the retinol doesn't speak to this group of customer, you can recommend the Bakucho lah. If those of you got keep stock one. Okay, so I hope that address your inquiry. When Bakucho coming to Malaysia? Not likely. Yeah, if palm coming to Malaysia, I rather go for hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, even the ceramide balm, because we have retinol already, ma. Uh, okay, but there are ways to use this retinol for younger group one. Instead of using every night, can use maybe twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week. Mm, yeah. Okay. So I hope that addresses your inquiry. Oh, I have another question now from Arisa. Teenager 17 years old can use uh used to have acne. Now got serious acne scar can use this retinol. Eh, I would say if only scars only can use maybe once maybe twice a week. But you have to monitor the progress. Yeah, this product, the main positioning is for anti-aging. Uh, if got acne, got pus, Okay, please do not recommend. It's not to treat acne because this product, the retinol, do not have ingredient like salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide to kill the bacteria on the skin when for acne individuals. So when the acne heal, got the scars like the red dots, the scarring, okay, then can use this retinol, but you have to be monitor because from experience, user with very acne skin, right? They think their skin is very dirty. They think their skin is very oily. So they focus on cleansing and applying acne gel or acne cream only. They are not bothered with hydration because they thought the skin so oily, what for need hydration? But if you just cleanse and you use acne product, and most of the time acne product could be very drying because it has oil control function. So after your acne heal already, then the skin could be very dry, very tight, very shallow, on top of having acne marks and maybe some slightly dented skin. So if you that time, if the skin is very dry, you straight away give retinol, it may have high possibility of irritation. So you have to pair retinol with lots of hydration, like the Ultimate Mask Waterful, like the Thursday Hydrating Gel Cream, like the Celtrex, those water-based product lah. These post-acne individuals, they would like gel and water-based product. Okay, and not to use this every day. Okay, so this is some tips and how you may incorporate retinol to certain individuals. Okay, so last question before I move on, yeah. Just now in the beginning, Lenny asked, okay, if I use retinol first, okay, then only I do my hydration mask. The mask, the sheet mask that no need to wash off type, like waterful, like nutritious, like power mask. Do I do my mask before or do I do my mask after the retinol? My suggestion, retinol first, then only your hydration mask. Okay, reason being is retinol it stimulates your skin renewal, and then you do a moisturizing mask after that, okay, to further hydrate the skin for more effectiveness. So I agree with Lenny lah, do here. That's what I do also. Okay, yeah. Sorry, not last question. Got one more question, yeah. Uh, when to use the boost? Before or after retinol? Okay, so the boost, right? We recommend to use it before your retinol. Okay, if you use the boost at night lah. So for example, you cleanse, you tone, you do your eye care, and then you do your age lock boost, okay, with the device. And then after you boost already, normally the skin very hydrated, very toing toing already. Okay, I suggest you take a piece of paper or whatever, you fan it or you let it absorb first, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, then only you apply the retinol. Okay, so why is it so? Because as mentioned earlier, in new skin, the device always go first. So when you use the boost is a microcurrent device, right? It helps to stimulate the skin, like the skin, wake up the skin cell. So when your skin is awakened, okay, it is more active. Okay, your skin cell actually move here and there one, so the skin cell is actually more active. It will start to do work for you. Okay. And the subsequent product or skincare ingredient you apply, it will be more readily absorbed by the skin. So you boost first, then only your TFEU. Okay. I saw Angie post something. This is a very good sorry. Are you seeing the screen that I share or by Angie one?
Megan, is your screen.
Still my screen. Okay,
Yeah.
I close this one first. Hold on.
I share can.
Is
Okay.
okay. Can okay. What are you seeing, huh? The post by Angie, right? Are you seeing the post by Angie?
No, still your screen.
See my screen ah. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think this one you can share within your group later lah. Okay, so I move on, yeah. So the boost here and then your retinol here. Okay. Mm.
Megan,
Yeah.
my question is just now you
Mm.
mentioned using hydrating serum, which
Mm.
you recommend Celtrax and also Future Serum
Mm.
before the retinol.
This
But
is
the
for sensitive skin or very, very dry skin. Ah,
okay. So
you
if let's
yeah,
say you don't have this issue, then you can apply after retinol.
exactly. Retinol
Oh,
first.
then the Future Serum also after retinol.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Is that one is
Ah,
specifically for sensitive skin?
yes.
Okay,
Or want
okay.
to use retinol, but you are not sure. Then you will swap the sequence of retinol. Okay, I repeat, yeah, everyone. Okay, so for normal skin, for the regular routine, you cleanse, you tone, you eye care. If you do your boost at night time, then your boost first. Then your retinol. If you got other serum like your Celtrax or maybe a triphasic bright serum, then after your retinol, the serum goes here. Mm, And then your TFEU, then only your moisturizer. Okay? All right. Now, second scenario for individuals with like easily sensitive skin, very dry skin, very aging skin, you are not sure or not that confident whether the customer can tolerate the retinol well. Okay? So under this circumstance, you swap the sequence of the serum. Okay? One hydrating serum in front first, either the Celtrax or the Future serum here first, then only the retinol. Is to layer the skin with prep the skin with hydration first, then only the retinol. Mm. Okay,
Uh,
so yes,
yeah,
I
Megan, I have another
mm,
question. Just now you mentioned we have two retinol, right? One is
mm,
pure retinol, one is HBr, right?
yes,
So we have one special encapsulated retinol. Which one is it?
the encapsulated retinol. This one, I need to check with my
The
seafood.
because
I know which
they
one you mean.
Yeah, I
Mm,
saw the Chinese presentation. They said there's Chao Wei A. Chao Wei A is HBr, right?
mm,
Then they said there's one Wei Nan Bao Fu
mm.
retinol. Yeah, these
I
two.
think probably is the HPR, but this let me check with our corporate. Then I'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Angie. Okay. So I move on to sharing on the clinical, yeah. So don't worry if you have more questions. Later we have a Q&A session. Oh, now it's already 11:30. So I have to move on. Okay, so in case you may have other engagement later. Okay, so clinicals. Right. So we have conduct an 8 weeks in-house study on a group of individuals, 31 male and female participants, aged 35 to 70 years old, using the H.True-Face peptide retinol once nightly. Okay, so after just 1 week, so these are the result. Okay, so 87% agreed their skin look energized and healthier, 80% agreed their skin look brighter, and 80% agreed their pores look tighter, and 83% agreed their skin look more rejuvenated, and they also agreed that the retinol feels comfortable and balanced on the skin. Okay, so this is just 1 week. So which means to say you can share with your customer after using for continuous 7 nights. Okay, you may feel or you can see the result, right? So as the study move on, okay, after continue for about 8 weeks, so you can see that the percentages of participants who have positive feedback in terms of pores, complexion, overall look, okay, lines and wrinkles. Okay, so these percentages are increased. Okay, and then not only that, these are asking for the participants' views, okay, on the retinol. But we also have done a study whereby the result can be measured. Okay, so the study, right, it shows here 64 improvement percent in elasticity after 8 weeks, 38 improvement in terms of the skin barrier after 8 weeks, okay, and 20% improvement in firmness after just 1 use. So these are the measurable improvements. So you might ask, you say retinol works with skin renewal process, and it also have the possibility of a skin thinning. Okay, those of you who have experienced retinol before, okay, but don't forget retinol actually helps stimulate the production of protein, and then we also have the AI identified peptide, the oligopeptide 1. So with continuous use, right, the skin, it will feel more fuller, like got more feel, more liao inside, if you in Mandarin. So that's why I receive feedback from other distributor. They feel that the skin from the customer feels the skin is um not so dry after using retinol. Okay, so probably that is the ingredient inside the retinol help to strengthen the skin barrier, thereby preventing or maybe lessening moisture loss from the skin. Okay, so these are the unexpected effect lah. Okay, positive effect of using retinol. Okay, so now come to your favorite part. So these are the before and after the clinical studies that we have captured. So as you can see from the screen, this lady, right, improved a lot in terms of the lines and wrinkles just after 2 weeks. You see, right? And I move on. So this lady here, okay, you see, I think she's quite young, probably below 30s or early 30s. She doesn't have significant lines and wrinkles, but she has this freckles appearance. So after using retinol for 4 weeks, in terms of skin tone, you see there's very good improvement. And if you are tuning in via a computer, you might notice that the lines, the fine lines here is actually also reduced. Okay, you see the fine lines on here are actually reduced. Okay, probably this is what it meant by reducing appearance of fine lines and improving the skin barrier. Okay, this lady here, week 2, and this is week 8. Okay, so honestly speaking, if your skin don't have like a very significant aging appearance, the using retinol, right, may not give you like very significant like wow effect. But it's still improving the skin. If you use the retinol, yes, it still works on the skin. But if you have significant appearance of lines and agings, the effect is even more wow. Okay, so this lady here after week 8, okay, so that's all on the photos that I'll share. Okay, so what's next? Okay, and we actually have done a study on pairing the PRC with our True Face Essence Ultra, our TFEU. Okay, and you can see from the screen, on the gray bar here is just using the PRC on itself, okay, for 12 weeks. On the blue bar here is combining the PRC with the TFEU. Okay, so in terms of overall appearance, by using the PRC itself, there is about 30% of improvement. Skin lifting, about 15%. Skin contour, 15%. Appearance of pore size, about 30%. And fine lines and wrinkles improved by 35%. But if you combine, okay, the result is even better. I would say, especially in terms of skin lift, in terms of skin contour, reduction of pore size, and the fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, so double the effect in terms of skin lift and skin contour. So I have a question in the beginning. Is comes from you guys. What is the difference between TFU and the PRC? Okay, they have overlapping benefit. For example, in terms of improving the lines and wrinkles, for overall more rejuvenated appearance. Okay, but if you always have doubt, okay, you ask yourself, okay, can TFEU work with the skin renewal process or not? What's your answer? Let me see. I repeat. Can TFEU work with your skin renewal process or not? Or stimulate skin renewal process? Lenny said no. Thank you, Lenny. Yes, Sumin, not sure, but the answer, but still say no. Wunyi say yes. Joanne say no. Okay. The answer is TFEU does not work on your skin renewal process. But retinol works. Okay. For your understanding, as we age, all our body, including our skin, the repair and renewal, and the ability to rebound from damage that we incur on our body or our skin, all these processes, it will go down. Okay, so that's why we need in our skincare, we need something that help to kickstart our skin renewal process to make it work harder to have to maintain the appearance. Okay, so PRC can do that, okay, with retinol, and TFEU cannot do that. TFEU works on other things. Okay, so it has overlapping benefit, but it also have one or two distinctive difference. Always remember, TFEU is your firming and lifting expert. So as you age, not only you have lines and wrinkles, the skin will also sag, right? So your TFU works on firming and lifting, okay, on top of other benefits, whereas your PRC work on skin renewal. So you need to have both, and best to combine both. Okay? Wunyi said, TFU support regeneration of collagen and elastin. This not considered part of skin renewal. A different type. I would say different type. Yeah. TFU is more on firming and lifting. Yeah, probably in that part. Whereas the PRC is more on kickstart the skin skin shedding, skin renewal process. Yeah. Okay. But to make it easier for you to remember, the PRC for skin renewal, reducing lines and wrinkles, pores and pigmentation, whereas TFEU is more on firming and lifting. But in terms of pigmentation, the PRC, it has that kind of lightening skin, uneven skin tone effect. Okay. Karen asked, can I combine PRC with 180 series? I'm about to cover that in the later Q&A. Okay, sabar ya. Okay, so you get the gist of this slide. Okay, 2 is better than 1 lah. Okay, right. Okay, so this one is expert grader. In short, Okay, at 2 weeks, okay, so we have these percentages of subject who showed reduction in lines and wrinkles, improvement in pores appearance, under eye puffiness, radiance, and luminosity. But if you continue to use these two products together, you will get more of the effect at the end of the 12 weeks. Okay. Right, so now I come to the FAQ session, your favorite session, huh? Okay, so let me go through first. Okay, so why do we use AI enhanced peptide technology? Okay, so as mentioned earlier, so the AI, right, it shortened the research time from years to months, okay, and it is proven to identify and develop new bioactives or new active ingredient 10 times faster and 600 times more accurately than testing each ingredient one by one. Okay, so this means getting effective products to the hand of our consumer at a much faster speed. Okay, but don't worry, the AI identified peptide, we still validate the effectiveness and the safety with human. Not using animal. Animal cannot give feedback. Okay, that's on animal only fur. Okay, no skin. So how to see, how to measure, we still use human. Okay, not worry. Okay. Next, are there products that cannot be used if aged not through face retinol complex? Karin asked this question just now. Okay, so the PRC, right? It works on a skin renewal process. Okay, it makes your skin shed the dead skin cell faster and then produce new baby cell faster. Okay, but some people or some individuals with very, very sensitive skin. Yeah, they may react to retinol, even though our retinol, the formulation is much gentler compared to other brands. Okay, but there is still a little possibility. Okay, so you know that retinol have this possibility of some side effects like flaking, burning, or stinging. So we do not recommend you to use PRC, okay, with product containing AHA, fruit acid, or 果酸, or even product containing 水杨酸, the salicylic acid. So what are the products that contain AHA and the salicylic acid? AHA products include Nutricentials, here you go, exfoliating toner, the 180 CR fluid, yeah, and then product contains salicylic acid is the um Lumisma blemish serum. So that one contain the salicylic acid. Okay, so Karen, back to your original question. If you have entire range of 180, but you even have the CR fluid, see the CR fluid, cell renewal fluid. Okay, but you have the PRC. You want to use the PRC. How leh? You just take away, or you replace 180 CR fluid with the PRC. Okay, replace it. Just never use them together. Or the cell renewal fluid in the morning. Remember to use a sunblock. The PRC at night. Okay, so I hope that addressed your inquiry, Karine. Okay, next. Can people with sensitive skin use PRC? Okay, so the PRC is especially formulated to be gentle and soothing without safe for daily use without the common side effects of retinol. Okay, but however, there are still some individuals they may have reaction to retinol. So a tip for you, how do you recommend customer with sensitive skin that you think 哎呀，又好像可以，又好像不可以这样有方法的，怎样嘞？So tip number one is just now I shared earlier in the routine, hydration serum first, then your retinol. Okay, tip number one. Tip number two, instead of using every night, you in the beginning maybe use once every 3 evening or once every alternate evenings. So you start slow. Then when the skin has built more accustomed to retinol, then you can increase the frequency. Okay, so 2 tips to go about. Oh, tip number 3, use a lot of hydrating products. Okay, after using retinol, do the waterful mask. Okay, and so forth. Okay, so what is the concentration of retinol in PRC? This is a very popular question by customer. Customer may ask, oh, this brand now, the retinol I use 1%, 2%, 0.5%. How much is yours? Ah. So what's your answer? Okay, in Nu Skin, okay, this FAQ is developed by corporate one, not by Megan one. Nu Skin strategically not disclosing the percentage of retinol in the PRC because it is not a meaningful comparison. Wow. Okay. So because in our retinol, we not only contain one source of retinol, the pure retinol, we also have the HPR, the retinoic acid ester, and we also have the peptide, the protein. Each of these 3 ingredients by itself is also already very powerful. Okay, so our scientists think that um if I give you the percentage, for example, 1% of retinol, maybe 2% of retinol. Okay, if I give you very high percentage even, if this product, right, only contains this strong retinol and no other boosting ingredient like the peptide, like the jojoba, you use on your skin have a lot of irritation. You cannot continue use it. If you cannot continue use it, means you cannot see the effect or experience the effect of retinol on your skin. So there is no meaning to the high dose of the retinol. Okay, so we do not disclose it. Okay, but from my personal point of view, this is Megan point of view. I think the retinol percentage, the pure retinol percentage, it may lesser than 1%. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Okay, if we disclose it, maybe we say 0.5%, for example. So customer may straight away compare, hey, this brand 1%, your one 0.5%, your one no good lah. I use this brand better, higher. So before you have a chance of explaining the other ingredient, your customer already think, oh, the higher the better. Okay, so we purposely don't indicate the percentage. Okay, so the later part is Megan's thinking. Okay, but what really sets this product apart is its effectiveness, safety, gentleness, okay, and also the 3 ingredient, the 2 retinol and the peptide. Okay. Okay, now let me cover this first, before I go into the chat. Okay, so number 1, I already covered any skin type. Also I already covered, okay, if customer with very, very sensitive skin, but interested to use retinol. Okay, so proceed with caution. If customer the skin peeling or just after come back from diving expedition, the skin not stable, means like like itchy, maybe come back from holiday or maybe medication or maybe food trigger, itchy, redness, not stable, don't recommend retinol first. Okay, use retinol only when your skin you feel strong and healthy lah. Then you use retinol. Okay. Number 3, will this serum replace any current serum in the future? A lot of people ask me, the retinol, right? Is it same as TFEU? Okay, so just now I already covered, it's not the same. They have overlapping benefit, but they also have distinctive difference. If you ask me, PRC, right, the effect or the benefit is very similar or more similar to the 180 CR fluid. So 180 CR fluid, it works on cell renewal process, yes. It works on improving lines and wrinkles, yes. It works on pigmentation, yes. Okay, so it's very similar to retinol, right? But then our CR fluid, in fact, the 180 entire range, except the cleanser. Okay, don't worry, the fans for 180 cleanser, except this cleanser, the rest of the 180 product will be discontinued. Mm, Probably stock out by end of next month. Mm, Okay, so if you are someone who loves the CR fluid, I think retinol come out at a good time. Yeah. So yes, if to this question, I think retinol replaces the CR fluid. It's a more potent, more popular ingredient for anti-aging, lines and wrinkles, pigments, and pores. Right. Number four, I also got asked this question a lot. What's the difference between retinol and boost? It is so different. Got overlapping benefit, but so different. Okay, let me recap the benefit of retinol. Work on cell renewal process, work on lines and wrinkles, the pigment, the pores, and also give you more feel to the skin. More like feel to the skin now. Okay, whereas the age lock boost, together with the age lock boost activating treatment, uh, age-lock boost activating treatment doesn't work on the skin natural renewal process. So with the microcurrent, it stimulates your skin cell. And then with the boost treatment, okay, always remember boost treatment, the three benefit: plumper, okay, brighter, more hydrated skin. So it helps in terms of hydration, in terms of plumping with hyaluronic acid ingredient, and then help to brighten the skin with the licorice extract. So I would say boost it work more on overall hydration, brightness, and the pigment. Retinol, yes, it works on pigment, but it's more on lines and wrinkles, pores, and give you the feel. Of course, the feel in the skin. Of course, you can use these two together. Age lock boost system first, then followed by the retinol. Okay. And then age lock boost, right, is always introduction product to younger age group customer, first starting from 20 plus years and above. All right, then only maybe over the years, then you can incorporate retinol. Okay, but of course, if a customer in their 30s, 40s, 50s can always use retinol, the age lock boost and the retinol together. Okay, so number five, I've already addressed. Okay, number six, skin pop-up acne after use. Okay, multiple cases, any solution. I would say, so far the feedback I received, yes, okay, got customer pop-up acne, but not all over the face type of acne. Okay, the acne, the pop-up, those who pop-up acne, is usually they always pop up at the regular place. For example, let's say you always get acne on the jawline or maybe around the mouth, or for ladies, especially during that time of the month. So after using retinol, you might discover got some pimples. Not a lot, blah, like that. Maybe two or three pimple popping up after using retinol. So I think it's a anticipated and normal reaction because retinol work on your skin renewal process. So let's say if your this area, okay, there is like a oil, okay, or maybe some dirt stuck in the pore. So when you use retinol, it works on the skin renewal process. Your skin shed by this way, yeah. So on top of the skin, it will shed first, and then at the same time, the skin cell below, it is busy producing new skin cell. When the new skin cell come out, the baby skin cell, it will push the old skin cell going upward. So sometimes during the skin renewal, so plus the dirt on your skin, plus the dead skin cell, it may form pimple. So I would say what to do? Okay, bear with it. Okay, unless the retinol, the more you use, a lot of pimple come up, many, then you have to stop. If it's just two, three, okay, then bear with it. Okay, use the blemish gel or the blemish serum. Okay, right. Number 7, can retinol use for long term? A need to use long term. And there's a question that is similar to this one also. How lasting and firming and glowing effect on the skin? Okay, number 7 and number 8 now, this question. Well, it's similar like supplement. Okay, you always get asked, right, by customer, if I stop taking life pack, I stop taking this and that, will the effect still there? Actually, very simple question. Okay, if you stop taking this, of course the effect don't have lah. If you want that effect, you have to keep consuming it or keep using it. Yes or no? Okay. So I hope that answer your questions. Right. Take for example, you take fruits and vegetables. If you stop taking fruits and vegetables, then your body don't have antioxidant. Uh, or maybe your antioxidant defense weaken. So every day you have to take fruits and vegetables. Yes or no? Okay. Number 9, what is the difference between already covered? They have overlapping benefit, but they have distinctive difference. Okay. And number 10 and number 11, this one together, huh? People who done laser or go through mesotherapy can use retinol. Any skin repair period, I think it's a skin downtime period. Okay, so for your information, mesotherapy is like injecting the middle skin. You think of it like 微针. Injecting the skin with ingredients like vitamins, amino acid, peptide. Sometimes it's herbs, sometimes it's other ingredients. So this kind of 微针 thingy have to be done at a professional clinic. If you really want to do it, go to doctor's clinic. Don't go for and also laser also. Okay, so if you do this, you laser massive like redness, skin peeling, increase skin sensitivity. If there is a chance of you having this kind of effect after the treatment, do you still want to use retinol? No. Okay, let your skin rest first. I would say best is up to a month. Actually, by third week, can already. Okay, but you do not know the customer, the healing rate, the skin healing rate, how intensive the treatment is. Okay, so best on the safe side. Okay, advise to use retinol after 1 month, or best or consult the clinic or the dermatologist. When can I use retinol? Okay, right. If the doctor asks what is the percentage, then you can say about 1%. Okay, yeah. Question number 12 is customer already have moisturizer contain retinol, can mix with our retinol serum. Have to see the moisturizer, the percentage retinol. Okay, if the moisturizer, maybe other brand, did not mention the percentage, because our one also did not mention percentage, then you have to try and error. How to try and error? Apply a very thin of our retinol serum first, then only apply that retinol moisturizer. Then you see got burning, got itchiness, okay, got immediate redness or not. If no, so far so good, then you proceed apply on whole face first. Half face first. So far so good, then you apply on the whole face. Okay, right. Question number 13. Okay, when you should apply waterful or power mask? I prefer to apply retinol first, then apply waterful or power mask. But if you use creamy hydrating mask, Then you do creamy hydrating mask first because you have to wash it off. Then only you do the rest of the skincare product. Okay. Last question from here. From here, don't worry. Can I use Here You Go exfoliating toner and Ceraphit together? So this already covered. Don't use together. Okay. Right. So the time have come to 12:06. Okay. I can still stay to answer some of the questions that you may have. Uh, okay. Sorry, huh? A bit overrun already. Mm, okay. Thank you, Willing, for listing the each of the benefit of the product. Uh, Janice asks, what's the replacement of 180? Oh, the day moisturizer. The age lock transformation, the radiant day. Mm, okay. Mm. Eh, okay, so uh Kim. Kim have a question on the AI identify oligopeptide. Which peptide group it belongs to? What protein group? Okay, the peptide that we use or we identify is called oligopeptide 1. Okay, it's probably a new form of peptide. Yeah, sorry, I'm not from chemical background, but I can ask my seafood lah from corporate what protein group it belongs to. Okay, okay, I keep that in mind. Okay. Um. Okay. Well, Reeling already typed everything out. Thank you very much. But I believe you guys have recording, right? S- Uh. Okay. Joanne asks, use galvanic spa before PRC. If if we use power mask, we'll be using the spa. So still use power mask after PRC? Okay. This is a very good question. Okay. What Joanne means is, when using galvanic spa, you will use the white and the blue gel, right? Then after wash off, she will use the power mask with the galvanic spa. And then retinol how leh? I would suggest if you use power mask with galvanic spa, then I would say retinol is after the power mask. Mm. Yeah, but if you use the power mask without the spa, then I would suggest retinol first, then power mask. Okay, I hope that doesn't confuse you. Okay. Yeah, welcome, Kevin. Sure, Junior, welcome. After retinol, can you sleeping mask by Theo? Yes, definitely can. But Casey and Vinay ask, blemish serum okay for day use? Yes, okay. Apply sunblock. FYI, our latest Sunlight Solar SPF 50 sunblock is mineral based sunblock, so it's absolutely okay for blemish prone skin. You're welcome, Jenny. Can use with uplifting cream. Definitely can. You can use your TFEU. Between retinol and TFEU, retinol always go first because TFEU it contains silicone. So we don't want the silicone to block the absorption of PRC. PRC first, then TFEU. Okay, you're welcome, Christy. Mm. Uh, Siulan asks, those customers not 100% use new skin product, do we need to ask them to stop other brand serum that have treatment effect and pigmentation and so on? Eh, okay, if I believe your customer have very strong concern on pigmentation. Uh, okay, if the customer use other brand brightening product, okay, that for example, like our triphasic bright. Our triphasic bright is very gentle. Okay, can use together with retinol. But you have to check with the customer if the brightening product for pigment contains strong ingredients like hydroquinone or not. Hydroquinone is a known ingredient for lightening pigment. If yes, don't use together with retinol. Okay. Gentle one like our triphasic bright. Okay. Okay, Lisan asks, can I use Thirst Fix Hydrating Gel after PRC? Okay, you can use any new skin, let me filter, any new skin treatment product after PRC. TFU can use, Thirst Fix can use, uplifting cream can use, brightening product can use, 180 can use. Just don't use together with here you go, exfoliating toner and the CR-free. Okay. Uh, oh, Cassie. Okay, for sensitive skin. Okay, tip number one. Okay, tip number one is hydration serum first. Okay, like the Celtrax, then only PRC. Tip number two, yes, use retinol 2 to 3 times a week. Tip number three is use a lot of hydrating products like Celtrax, yeah, like your sleeping mask. Use more frequent. Okay, right. If your customer tell you, "Ayo, after use PRC, my skin feel dry lah," do the mask every day. Okay. Opportunity to upsell.
I
Yeah.
think Megan and doesn't have a lot to say.
Already.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Any questions that I've not yet covered? Okay. You can later on you can send me an email lah. Let me. Mm, Okay. And then send me an email later. It's not answered. Summary
Okay.
one by one. Okay, I can share you the slides, or probably you already had the slides already. Okay, so yeah, so this one is okay. Let me elaborate a little bit on this, and then we can end the session. So our products, okay, is based on gene expression research, and we have conducted a 8-week clinical trial with the True Face Peptide Retinol Complex. We have done comfort or tolerance evaluation, okay, of course, using our human participants. And this product is non-comedogenicity, means it will not, there's a very low chance of causing pimples lah. Okay, we have done a sting testing, okay, whether the product will prick or sting or become prickish upon application. We also have done eye safety testing, screening studies, taking photos now. 12-week imaging clinical, RIP is human patch test. We take it